Okay, so if we had, we're all done inside of here. If we had forgot to do our high and low beam, we would do it right now. Left thing goes on. Don't have to worry about the key. The lights are on. Don't worry about that. We'll check the low beam and high beam right now. First, the low beam is working. Just gonna flick that. You can see the blue on there. Little blue indicator on the dash saying the high beam is on. Yes, high beams are working too. That's if you forgot to do it at any time during the, we usually do it after the 50 to 90 while it's building up to blow off the compressor with the governor. You can do your high and low beam. Now they're done. To the front of the truck. Always top down. Glass is good. Marker lights are on. No damage to the glass. Mirrors look secure. Grill looks great. Lights are on as we check. This is a low beam. Left signal's on. Plate secure. Property dated decal. And we have no new leaks since the truck was running. Before we leave, of course, we would do just a security check. Everything's secure. This was already done when we did our engine. Door opens and closes. Mirror is secure. Glass is good. We've checked all that. We'd open this. We check our rubber. Make sure we have fuel for the day. Touchy-feely, kick, bang. Grab everything. It's a really touchy-feely process. All doors were checked. That doesn't open, of course, right now. Signals on. Flat hand. Mud flap. Decking all secure. Back of the truck. Front of the trailer. All secure. We went over the lines already, but I mentioned again, they're all safe and secure. Put correctly. Batteries are in there. Driving school checks the batteries. Their mechanic looks after that. We don't do that. If we had to, we would look for corrosion, loose and hanging wires, whatever. If you have to look at it, that's what you're looking for. But the mechanic looks after that. We're not going to worry about it today. From here we can see the frame is in good condition. Frame on that side. Now here's where we would get under the truck.
Starting up front, and I'm speaking loud and clear so you can hear me out there. And I can see that the air tanks are safe and secure. Air lines are in good working condition. The drive shaft right to the front looks good. And we have no leaks off the back of the engine and the transmission. Lots and lots of cables and lines and frame under here. They all appear to be in good working condition. A couple of fuel tanks. Straps secure. Everything looks good. No leaks. See that? Only 2 tanks. Isn't that something? These are amazing times we live in. Now these are the battery boxes. More drive shaft. Going back, our drive shaft at this end is secure. Now again, I said the repetition from the frame and suspension out. Frame and suspension out. It's the same up there as it is here as it is back there, okay? The rear end or axle, it's not leaking. My frame is solid, secure, safe. My hoses, no cracks, no leaks. My brake chamber is safe and secure. Push rod travel, which I've got to do from way under here. See my little, can I get that? Is between 1/2 and 3/4 of an inch travel. So I mentioned all 3 things on the brake chamber: hose, chamber itself, and push rod travel. Suspension components appear to be in good working order. I can see we have no bearing oil coming out from the inside of the rim. The rim itself looks to be not cracked. Tires appear to be in good condition. Now it's just going to be like a pair. You're just going to do the same thing over here. Starting from the middle of the truck, we've already mentioned the rear end. We're going to do our push rod travel. Order matters not. It's between 1/2 and 3/4 of an inch. Our brake chamber is safe and secure. Our lines show no cracks, no brake signs of leaking. Various lines up here are in good condition. Our suspension, what I can see from here, shackles, hangers, etc., are in good working condition. No bearing leaks from the inside of the rim. Rim shows no signs of damage. Inside of the tire shows no sign of damage. Okay, and that's it. Let's get out of here.
Okay, we're out of there. We will start over here. Our 5th wheel handle is in. We have no daylight between the apron and the trailer floor itself. The dogs are in. So that 5th wheel slide is locked in. Frame is in good condition. We would go deep inside here and we would mention that suspension components, as far as we can see, inside of the tires are in good working condition. We would bang these. They have good tire pressure and more than 1.6 millimeters of tread. The front again is more than 3 millimeters. Everything else is 1.6. We were looking between here and here. You see no bicycle parts, no sticks, no debris between the tires, and the inside of the tires and rims on the left and the right side are in good working condition. On the outside, both rims, both tires, no damage. Touch all 10 lug nuts, touchy-feely. All the lug nuts safe and secure, no leaks from the axle. All the lug nuts are secure. Touch them all, and no leaks from the axle. Done. Mud flaps secure. Going under here, of course, our left signal would be on. Our license plate light is not only working, it's loose and repaired. Oh, I'm a mechanic. Marker light is on, plate secure. While we're under here, we would check. The bar is across, the jaw is locked on the fifth wheel. All frame components and suspension components, as we can see from back here, are secure. Get your sorry butt under there, and you would see that drive shaft right up there. And you mentioned that the short drive shaft, the jack shaft, is safe and secure. Then, of course, it's the same old thing. We have no leaks from the rear end, and starting from this side or that side, inside of the tire, we have no bearing leaks. The rim and the tire are in good working condition. Suspension components, airbags, springs, hangers, good working condition. You have to be way up there to see your brake. You do your push rod travel, do your brake chamber, do your brake lines, all safe, secure, good working condition. I've already mentioned the rear end. Over here, it's the same thing. You gotta go way under there to see that brake, the brake chamber secure, push rod travel, and of course the brake lines. All three always have to be mentioned on every chamber. This side, suspension components, bolts, shocks, airbags, safe and secure. No leak from the inside bearing, inside rim and tire, damage free. Come on out. As we're crawling out, we've just about covered everything. We would mention that the trailer floor looks very good from this angle, and we would kick and bang a few things. Always kick and bang. Don't have to break anything, but you're looking for safe, secure, and things that are loose and hanging. Of course, these look kind of loose and hanging, but that's the way they're supposed to be on this particular part of the trailer, and they're in good working condition. Side of our trailer, nice. Looks like you might have washed it. Signals on, trailer floor, good condition. Hoses, air lines right there. Actually, have to be more than 18 inches off the ground. Probably not going to get asked that, but they're in good condition. Again, you would start under here. Our handle that locks in our pins, 1 and 2 back there. Our sliding bogies are locked in. From the inside, bearing no leak. You can see the brakes on here, no dust cover, doesn't really matter. Rim, tire, no damage. Suspension components, go over those. Brake chamber, all three parts again. Push rod travel, brake chamber, lines, go over those. Air tanks, air hoses. Repeat again. That's brakes, right over there. All three components on the brake chamber. Suspension components are good working condition. Frame looks good on both sides. Inside of the tire, inside of the rim, no damage, and we have no inside bearing leaks. Same. We have the 1 and the number 2 pin. Bogies locked in. Go deep inside of here and have a good look. Frame is secure. Suspension components look safe and secure. Tires, bing, 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 bing. Give them a good bang. They have good air pressure. More than 1.6 millimeter of even tread wear. No bicycles or debris in the middle of these tires. No body parts, most importantly, and of course the inside tire and rim on this side and on this side are in good working condition. Outside tires, outside rims, left and right, good working condition. Touch all the lug nuts, secure, no leaks. Touch all the lug nuts, secure, no leaks. Mud flap. I'm actually going to go under here and try not to get dirty doing this. She's being a little squeaky. Okay, so we have no leaks from our inner bearing, our inside rim, our inside tire. Have no cracks, no breaks, no sign of leakage from that bearing. Our frame and suspension components, springs, shackles, all secure. Nothing broken there. Our air tank looks secure. Air lines to the brake chamber are secure. No cracks, no breaks. Brake chamber secure. Our push rod travel between 1/2 and 3/4 of an inch. You want to get a good bite on that. That one's a little tight. Coming across our brake chamber here, pardon me. is secure, and the lines going to the brake chamber are not cracked or broken or loose. Our push rod travel is between 1/2 and 3/4 of an inch. It's adequate. Our frame is good. Our suspension components, spring and hangers are all safe and secure. We have no bearing leaks from the inside of our drum. The inside of the tire and the inside of the rim are both in good working condition. The floor of the trailer to the back is lightly rusty but in good working condition. I didn't get too dirty. Coming out. Marker lights on. No top markers on the side. From the back, top markers are on. Doors are all secure. Plate, light, and decal are on and secure. Bumper secure. Having one hand, I'm not going to open this, but we would open this, swing the door open, tell them the load is safe and secure, close it back up. That's all done to the back of the trailer. Now our left signal's on, all our markers are on. I would ask him to look at my brake lights, and I'm going to go apply them. Let me know if they're working, please. I'll be right back. I'm going to go up to the cab. I'm going to turn off the left signal, tap the brake lights twice. I'm going to turn on the right signal, and I'm going to pull out the yellow button. The reason I'm going to pull out the yellow button is because all my brake application checks have been checked. All the travel adjustments have been looked at on every brake. You cannot touch those blocks unless the brakes are on. You can apply them later, yes, but I put them on now. So, signal off. 1, 2, signal on. Pull the brakes on. Now I can do whatever I want to do with those green blocks, and I will pass. Let's go back and see what's happening. Oh, I can do this. Anyways, I'm just kind of making a point there. Don't touch those blocks ever without those brakes on. Ask the kind gentleman or sir, did my brake lights? They may have given you a thumb up in the mirror. If they don't, ask them if the brake lights are working. Yes, they were working. And all the markers are still on, and now the right signal's on. So now we'll finish up going down this side. Lights on. Other mud flap. Side of the trailer is in good working condition. A couple of reflectors there. Not too many reflectors on this trailer. We would be going in under here. We'd mention our frame. Our 1, 2 pins are out. We'd look deep inside. No leaks of oil or anything. Tires are all looking good. Adequate pressure, more than 1.6 millimeters of good usable tread. No debris on the inside. No broken bicycles on the inside. And rim and tire on the inside are in good working condition. Outer tires, outer rims, damage free. All lug nuts secure, no leaks. All lug nuts secure, no leaks. Excellent. Let's go to California. Coming along here, we've already been under there, established the lines and everything is good. Signal's on. There's our one tiny little reflector. Landing gear secure. Right signal is now on. Beautiful. Got a bee making itself a home. Under here again, we would no daylight between the fifth wheel and the apron. Our dogs are actually locked in. We can see our frame and our suspension components are all in good working condition. No oil leaking on the inside of the tires. All tires have good tire pressure. More than 1.6 millimeters of good usable tread. No debris in between. Tire and rim in good working condition. No debris in between. Tire and rim in good working condition. Outside tire. Outside tire. Oops. Look, I did get dirty. Outside rim. Outside rim. Both in good working condition. All lug nuts secure and no leaks. All lug nuts secure and no leaks. Our decal is on our trailer and it is dated correctly. Mud flap. Back of the trailer from this side. Back of the truck. Exhaust all in good working condition. Our grab handle rails. Decking all good. Signal. Doors. Another door. Mirror. Secure. Another decal. Dated correctly. we would open this up. I don't have my gloves on. Ugh, I'm dirty anyways, but open this up. Check our rubber. Can't see our fuel actually because we have a protector device in there. But make sure that rubber's on that fuel cap and look at it. Decking all good. This is all good. Safe, secure. And last but not least, our signal light here. And that's the outside of the truck. Now what I'm going to do. Now if you weren't sure, putting my tools away, if you weren't sure that you had, you know, not applied that yellow, put that brake on, you would do it now. Well, why not? Check yourself. Yeah, the brake is on. So of course, I can remove these blocks. So I'm going to remove these blocks and put my tools away. I'll meet you back in the cab for the brake application tests. Okay, so tools are all put away. We're back in the cab. Fire the truck up. Put it in the first gear. First thing I'm going to do is leave the red out, push the yellow in. I'm going to make sure my trailer brakes are working with a light tug test. Yep, they're working, so that means the trailer brakes are not only working, but the fifth wheel is locked. Trailer is attached to the truck, obviously. Pushing in the trailer, keeping the truck brakes on. Tug test. Yes, tractor brakes are working well. Covering my foot brake because I'm going to release everything. I'm going to let the truck either roll ahead or nudge it ahead and apply the foot valve. It's working fine. And now I'm going to do a final test with the hand valve. Let the truck nudge ahead, hand valve. Oh, that's working fine. So at this point, I would put my brakes on neutral, and you can actually turn the truck off. I'm a little low in air because I've been playing around. So we'll turn the truck off, and they're going to give you the pre-trip. It won't be the regular pre-trip, it'll be an 8x11 size, a bigger one, but it'll be all the same with the regular pre-trip stuff. Just, you know, a name, mileage, etc. No defects found. Sign off on it and go for a drive. Good luck.